Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here and welcome back to Foundry. So last episode we put this beautiful little paint system together where we're using this beautiful paint for Rainbow Barf Robots. Yes, aren't these beautiful things? You can get them for a low price of $5.99. Oh baby, look at these things. Just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're making now. Oh my god. All right, so to help our little production of rainbow barf out here, I put these two little tanks. Each one is 50,000, so that means we have a little storage of 100K sitting right here. And then every one of these that we build, we're gonna put these little tanks in front, so that way they act as like a little bit of a buffer. It's only 100 liters per little spray job there, so that was 100 liters. So every robot gets 100 liters. Bam, 100 liters gone. So that's not bad actually. Um, but yeah, all right. So we're gonna concentrate on one little thing before we get started today, and that is you probably already see it right now. They're coming in so bloody slow. Is our little blue stuff here? Whatever the hell that stuff is called. But we need to go make more of it. I do have a plan, and I'm gonna go put that plan into action. So let's go back in time and check this out. Okay, so here's our little production of this stuff. Now we do have two layers of this stuff going on. As you can see, things are pretty slow going in here, right? That they are pretty slow going. So I was kind of thinking. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking it's gonna play out a little something like this. Not 100% sure, things could change. But I'm gonna start by making the components that we need first. So we're gonna start by making these things here. Okay, so I'm gonna do 7 to 15. I think that's what I'm gonna try. And then you guys here should be nothing but these. Yeah, so I'm sitting here and I'm just, setting things up, doing our thing here, and I happen to check my phone and I happen to see a comment and someone says, "Oh, go and check your finances tab, check your go to like any kind of robot and then go show per planet." Well, here you go. I guess there you go. There's all the planets that I have requests for or whatever. So if I go here, I can show the planets that have. Oh, unbelievable, man! That's awesome. That saves you so much time from having to jump to the one here. Now you can always see there's only two. Like so good, so good, so good. Thank you so very much. Time saver, wicked. Uh, This looks like all I have to do is copy the recipes onto these machines and we should be good to go to start making all the energy cells again. On this side anyways. There you go, and this will help out however as much as it can help out. All of these will come over here and they'll join in over here on this production line. So these things take a really long time to craft. So really nice that I have a whole whack of them here. There you go. Now these will all go over here and they'll start to back up. And as we start to use them up above, well, this will help furnish the other one over there. So, there, another good deed done. Let's mosey on. Alright, so let's start looking at the next robot that we're going to do. It's going to be the farmer robot. Okay. So we'll do the legs and arms first, like we did on the other one. And then we'll do the head and torso. That will be the game plan. So it's pretty much all going to look exactly like this. So we'll set that up over here now. There we go. So now we got all the body parts being made for the farmer bot. Now we just got to go and set it up similar to this one here. And we'll be good to go. Let's get all that ready. You need the assembly. You need a start. And the paint, right? Okay, so now this is everything all hooked up. now all we have to do is put power, bring over paint. So I'm probably gonna have to put 2 more of those paint things here and get them filled up from over there. What else we gotta do? Yeah, definitely power. Alright, so let me go get the rest of that stuff and we'll hook up power. Alright, so it looks like we're pretty much all ready to go to start programming this thing. I got the paint being delivered in the meantime. And after that, what am I missing? Oh, I must be missing this here. I just noticed that. There we go. I just noticed that screen was blank and I was like, Anyways, yeah, so I think we're pretty much all ready to go. I think we're going to start hooking this up and we're going to make some farmer bots, man. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. After a little bit of screwing around, we now have our farmer rainbow barf robots ready for sale. Awesome. Completely awesome. All right, so I'm gonna let that back up for a moment and program all of that and get the next area ready for the next robot. All right, so pretty much well got this one almost all set up. We just gotta do the robot itself. So let's go check out which one we're gonna do next. The combat robot we're gonna save for last. So I guess we're gonna do the miner robot. You gotta make mining drills. That's interesting. I think we're gonna go with the science bot because you don't have to make much. And then we'll do the miner and then we'll do the combat. Just because you gotta make that mining drill. So we'll do that one second last and we'll do that one. So alright, so we're gonna do the robot science now. Okay, well let's have a look to see what farmer robots are for sale. So we just go to mining, or no, farming. Go here, show. So we got 2 planets that we can go to. That's good. Open supply. I got enough space for it, so that's good. And then I guess we go back here, finances, and then we'll go to the other one. Pretty practical. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. Save that. Saves us from having to actually look at each individual one. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Man, that was awesome. Alright, let's continue on hooking these bad boys all up. Alright, so I think I've let this back up enough so that way we can have some half decent production going on here. There we go, so I'll let that go and then we'll play that through. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, I never went to set these ones up, did I? Which ones were these ones again? Those were our farmer ones. Yeah. Oops, my bad. Shipping, transport, personal science, farmer. Terribly my bad. This one is going to be science. There we go, well, ladies and gentlemen. Rainbow colored barf science bots on the go. Rainbow barf. Oh, I love it. I love it. Great. People will adore it. Alright, let's go find out who wants these things. Okay, so there's only one planet, so that's okay, I guess. That'll be it for now. That's good enough. We'll work on another one. Well, you know, I started that whole thing over there and I forgot to talk to our little buddy over here, so he must be a little insulted, but we'll talk to him anyways. So
A more advanced form of mining? Ore veins buried deep? Underground mining sounds exciting. Let's get started on that project.
yeah, kind of got all those done. Sorry, buddy.
Great, the assembly line blueprints were acquired. Let's start building the assembly line together. It's going to be an exciting project.
Yeah, kind of started without you.
That's right. Underground mining will allow us to acquire large amounts of ore very quickly. I really enjoy visiting the deep, dark depths of the mine shafts. How about you, BB?
I don't think he'd like that.
Agreed. If we get an assembly line to work, the possibilities are endless. Machines making machines, how inspiring. With this magnificent piece of engineering, we'll mass produce robots on an entirely different scale.
Very true.
Good point. Compared to our production capabilities, our smelting capabilities feel meager. The archive shows a blueprint of an impressive building, the blast furnace. We need it now.
Yeah, sorry.
Holy smokes, what did you provide us with, BB? It'll be quite a task to get that beast running. But I think we are up to it.
I did. I did.
Indeed, we have done an excellent job and our operation is running smoothly. But you're suggesting we could further optimize by improving our mining efficiency to extract more resources from each ore source? Good point.
Yeah, I've been working on that.
Well, that's the thing. It never really ends, does it? Even with how magnificent our factory has become, it can always improve. I think this is going to be the start of a very beautiful friendship.
Well, maybe, maybe. So that's all the little guy had to say. Alright, so now we're on the mining bot. The mining bot had an extra part that we had to go and make before we made the mining bot. It was these mining drills, if I'm not mistaken. We can go and confirm here. Yeah, mining drill. That's correct. So that's a pretty easy thing to do. I think we can accomplish this right here at the beginning. So we'll just okay, so here's gonna be the idea. We're gonna make these here, those there, these here, and then finally the mining drills there. Alright, so it looks like the we're gonna start having issues with all the fracking things that I set up last because the juice isn't coming over here. So I'm gonna go and delete the ones that I put over there. I'm gonna replace them and I'm gonna rename them, and let's see if that helps. Alright, so this is pretty much what I've done in every single one of them. This is the only one that I didn't leave space in between the two to bring fluid back, but that's not a big deal because you can always just get in here and remove it like this. Alright, so this is what I pretty much all did. I have them going through some kind of a surplus tank and over inside the fracking machine because the other ones are just sitting there waiting above, and I'd never be able to get them back in 1,000 years. So I decided to put a tank and do that, and then we'll go back and rename them, and then everything should be fine again. As you can see, we're slowly losing money. It's horrible. We're well over $1 million a day, and now we're under. All right, little worried here. I only got 2 out of the 3 back. Where were you? I have no idea. You were partnered up with this one, I think. Xenowar. We might get that one back one day. Anyways, let's pop this one to Ignium first, because I think that's the one that we're really waiting after. Well, we managed to fix steel, which is a good thing. Happy, but, you know, it set us back a little bit anyways, but that's fine. We'll mosey on, because now we're down 8.5, under 8,500. We were over almost 1,100, 1.1 million, sorry, before. So yeah, this put us back a little bit, especially in time-wise too, for me having to deal with this problem. And why do I have more lines empty here? Why do I have more problems? All over here. Oh, these are probably all the because of steel. Yes. Yeah, this is all because of no steel. Everything that's going on up here, there right now, no steel. Well, that's not really good too either, because that means that all the steel is gonna go right here until it backs up. Oh, that's garbage. we're we're gonna be in shit, I think. Ah, what the hell? Okay, so now we're making the drills here, so that's pretty good, and we can just throw those directly right in here into the arms, so that's pretty awesome. So here we're making the robot miner arms. These are going to be the robot miner legs. These will be the head, and this will be the torso. Beautiful. I hope that steel thing works itself out over time there. We did lose quite a bit of cash there, so we'll see how that pans out. Okay, so we need construction parts and steel. Oh god. Okay, so I've been playing around over here with our construction parts because it's been very lackluster on our production line. Got it a little bit better, like not a whole lot. Um, okay, these are slowly starting to back up. I guess that's a good thing. If these back up all the way, then I'll add some more, and then that way I know. Yeah, I think that might be the thing. Yeah, so now I'm crafting a hell of a lot more. Still not a full belt though. That's absolutely insane. Wow. I've added 10 more of these things. And it seems like we're just furnishing with the 10 with what I've done here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna do something to solve a temporary steel issue. Actually getting kind of tired of dealing with the steel at the moment, so I think what we're going to do is we're gonna buy steel. And I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put a platform right here. And I'm going to buy steel and drop it right here. I think that's gonna be the plan. So I'm gonna go get what I need. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna go buy the steel thing from here. So if we come here into the galactic stuff. Oh, actually, we gotta get it here first. I gotta go to the office. So here, if we get the license for it, we'll get it, and then we can just buy steel directly off the market, and we can store it here. And at the same time, too, it can furnish the belt. So I think that's kind of what I'm going for here. Okay, so what I've done here is I've told this whatever to bring steel beams from up there, and then now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go to the galactic market. We're gonna say a new trade. One of those big ships. Storage. Spaceships. They are 50k. Okay. 5k. Sorry. We're gonna go here, new trade. Gonna go resources. I know, raw material. This thing right here. Steel beam. One is 3k. Okay, so we gotta do a little bit of math here for crying out loud. That's not cool. I don't like math. Oh, 5. So 1.6666. So we can buy 1,666. All right, that's what we're buying. confirm trade. And then, oh, it's a one-time buy. Oh, I want a recurring. Oops, that was my bad. So let's set this up this way then. Minimum buy 1666. Okay, so we now know the weight. There, now I put this guy on a recurring route. So he's gonna go back and get those plates all the time. I just bought one of them for now, but that's fine. And then every 5 minutes he'll go back and keep buying more. I think that's how we're gonna have to work that for now. I don't know if that's gonna be sufficient enough, but so there we go. I put a few more of them on the steel beams there. I want to make sure that we're getting more than enough steel beams coming in. So yeah, buy, but that's okay. We're making so much money right now that it's okay to buy some stuff. I think this is what's gonna save our ass to finish the series. Is just this right here. Let the steel enter the building. Awesome. So let's hopefully this helps to... Yeah, let's just hope this helps. Oh god. That is great. Everything's starting to back up now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Very, very good. I think that was a smart decision to start buying some of the materials. Well, just at least that anyways, the steel, just to help us finish off this last little bit of our series. I think this is coming along very nicely. At least the construction parts are making their way all the way up there now. Before they weren't whatsoever. But I'm still very lackluster on these. Because we still have like all these that are requiring construction parts. Yeah, that's very, very, very scary. And I imagine I only have one more robot to do. We just got the military robot left to do and we would be done. But we're having a hard time furnishing the construction parts, which is very very sad. Just the one going by every once in a while. Those are a real pain in the ass, aren't they? Really, you can't buy them though. Really? You can buy the hydraulic pistons, but you can't buy the construction parts? That's cheese. Oh, you suck. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna purchase from here, I think we're gonna go with... Yeah. I'm just gonna go with those. Alright, so now if we go to here, transport, we want to take rods, confirm. And now if we go to the galaxy thing, now we go to galactic market, recurring buy, these under 10,000. How much are these? They're 1K each, so we could do 5,000. That's nice. And then I think that's it. I think that's a good deal. I think that's what we should be doing. Alright, so now we have all of these coming in now and seem to be filling up these pretty nicely. I got 2 lines coming in. Got one going here, the other one bypassing it and then helping to feed after they've done this, which I think is pretty smart. And then we should be... Damn, still not filling up that belt yet, huh? Oh, let's put some more out and we'll see if we can fill up that belt. Light sheets. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course, that's going to be the next thing that's going to give us a hard time with this, hey? Is the light sheets. Oh my god. Will this ever end? Will this problem ever end? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there's a few reasons why our Light sheet setup here is a little garbage. One, we haven't upgraded it since like the beginning of the game, so technically we're not putting in what we should be putting in, kind of, right? So like we can upgrade all this bad boy stuff. There we go. And then we can start pumping out the sheets, right? So let us go downstairs and check out what's happening downstairs. Oh, and then look at this, all yellow belts. Oh, gross. Let's upgrade that bad boy. I don't think. I guess we can do it like that too. I'm not gonna upgrade the other one, the input. I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna upgrade the output so that way we're pulling out as much as we can, as fast as we can. There we go. So as you can see, they're all very, very, very slow to generate anything. So we are going to have to add an army of these things down here in order for these to do anything. So let's go and put something aside so we can collect these Thermalite sheets, and then we'll make a whole bunch more of these. Alright everybody, so far I've added 20 of those things extra downstairs, so I think we got a total of like somewhere between the almost 40 of them down there making Thermalite sheets, and yeah, we still can't get a whole belt. Bloody real. But I think this might have something to do with it too, like the little pauses in between, but regardless, I think we did pretty damn good on that. I'm going to go back up and check. Oh, looks like we're actually almost starting to back up here. Oh, that's because I didn't speed these ones up. That's why. Aha. Well, I think we still have a lot of work to do on the Thermalite sheet spectrum. It's gotten a little bit better. We're still going to have to do something. There's other places you can go deep dive in here too, but I don't know. I think that's all I got deep diving into for today. But I think we did pretty damn good. We only got like what, one robot left really to do. We just got the military robot left, and this one to kind of get up and running because like it's not really doing anything really at the moment. I haven't hooked it up, yeah. So if I do, yeah, that might help. There. Now that we're getting Thermalite sheets in there, that might help a little bit. And then that's why I stopped. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so now we only got the one left. Yay! Alright, well, maybe we'll actually finish this one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this last one over and done with. Okay, well, we get these last one all kind of set up here. All we have to do is pretty much we'll feed the items into it and then into there. And then we can sell both of them at the end, and yeah, alright, let's do this. So the last one we're going to do here is going to be the military robot combat. So we're going to do arms here. These are going to be legs. Combat legs. Then this will be a combat helmet or head. And this shall be the torso. Alright, let's get all that hooked up and up for sale. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have literally everything successfully hooked up and ready to go. Only problem is we just don't have the proper throughput. Those construction parts there took me a little bit by surprise on how many you're going to need, but whatever is what it is, and that's that. But I had a great time playing this game. This was a really fun series. I learned a lot. I think if I were to do another playthrough through this, I would do things completely different. I just wanted to try to do it in a way where we didn't have to buy or sell anything. Just sell, right? And see how much of the resources we could do ourselves. Thoughts about some of the stuff in the game. The transports that are flyers, um, they're slow. They're good for early game. Um, Looking forward to trains. Hopefully, trains are 10 times better than those. Would help with throughput. Probably a lot better. That's probably one of the things that would bring me back to playing this would be checking out the trains and seeing how much better they are compared to the other spaceships that we're using here to bring stuff back and forth. These guys here. Other than that, I really enjoyed the buying and selling aspect of this game, the building of all these different stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how much more complex that they're going to get these things to be. I think it's just going to be a really, really, really fun game once they finish ironing out all the little stuff that they want in there. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the series, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.